Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank goodness it is Friday. I'm so excited. So, welcome in. Welcome in. Today, I will have some sterling, of course. We will also have some costume. I do have some Brighton today. There's a bracelet and necklace. Let me just see here. I put them in a bag, so let me see. We've got a reversible necklace. It's stunning. And then we also have the, what do you want to call it? It is a heart bracelet like that. And then, oh, I have 4 pieces of Brighton today. And then we have another necklace. And yep, this one is Brighton as well. So nice. I have a couple of those. And then I also have a pair of really pretty Swarovski crystal studs that are made with Swarovski. I'll have a little J. Crew, a little bit of sets. So welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see everybody. I am going to go ahead and do the first 5 gift memberships. Hey, Sue, welcome in. Nice to see you. Hey, look at that. Sue popped in and she just got a, I'm looking on the YouTube side. Okay, to see who got those. So welcome in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I've got a few favorite pieces today. We always do a little mix of this and a little mix of that. You're welcome. I have this beauty today. I'll show it down, of course. Oh, no, it's not showing too bad. My little ring light seems to do it. I'm wearing the Sajan frog. That's a Sajan cat's eye frog. So yeah, welcome in, welcome in. We give a few minutes for everyone to get here on Fridays. So hope you're doing well. So I'm going to flip the camera over and I could show a few of the things that I have up there today. So we've got oh, you can't see that one. Here, I'm going to move the camera. Don't want to make you sick. There we go. Okay. Whoop. So we have the Baltic Amber Rose. It's carved, sterling silver, adjustable ring. I have a small B ring. You guys all know I have the big B rings, but I pulled out a small one today. We've got this B here. We've got ladybugs. Then we have the bees. I'm going to move you guys down. Sorry about the squeaking. Okay, so these are super cute. These are bees on a half honeycomb, and they're adorable. So those. Then we have the squash blossoms here on the bottom. On the top, we have the pink jade and the black jade. That's a size 7 in the pink, an 8 in the purple jade. And I do have the matching necklaces behind there that match, and those are rose gold. Then we have our little party dude. That one is the green one. And then I do have the cognac one. I'm going to move you again. I do have the cognac one hanging right there. He's on my torque. Then we have the Peruvian carved owl. It is Peruvian blue opal. Then we have the 3-dimensional Ferris wheel, and the little carts do come out. So we've got that fun one. And then down here we have the Samuel B earrings that match back to that necklace that I showed the other day. And then right back there we have a bone carved pendant with, that one has peridot. So I'm going to move you guys back up. And of course, we always have the pilot. I got Jesus up here with us. So, so he's always with us too. So I'm going to move I'm going to actually turn off the camera for a second because I need to move that camera back down. Okay. And it can be a nightmare to do it. So, all right. All right. A little better. There we go. So yeah, so what I will do is I will show some clearance sterling as well today. We will have regular clearance. I do have a fantastic black and white amber ring. This is one of the one-of-a-kind pieces that I have. Let me go ahead and take this ring off and show you. So it is black and white. It is from Poland. It is stunning. Black and white are very rare. So it is a lovely, lovely piece. We've got that available today. I pulled out a few of the Wowzer pieces. I do have the J King. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in, honey. I'm just doing a little preview. We've got the J King, beautiful coral, turquoise, and spiny oyster cuff bracelet today because, you know, summer is kind of here, kind of. So we have that. And if there's anything you're looking for, always feel free to let me know. You can always email me. Hey, Vaporware, welcome in. Nice to see everybody. And I did gift 5 memberships. Well, YouTube did. I'm not sure, you know, they pick it. So, and any new buyers out there, or if you need to update your information, you can register in the Jotform. All right. I don't even know where to start. What? Do you guys want to start with costume, or do you want to start with sterling? Oh, yeah, I don't know. My I have some cuffs that don't fit me well, and then some that do. I know it is. It's weird. All right, we are gonna do. The camera is having a heartbeat. That is so weird. Okay, it's trying to pick up the color of all those, and I did have more of the. Oh my gosh, it is so hot in here. I'm gonna have to turn this air conditioning up. I have a size 9 or a size 7. Okay, so size 7 or size 9, and we're doing these as a buy it now choice. And these will be, we're going to do these for 20. Let me go ahead and, so these are the Aqua Chalcedony and Sterling Silver. You can see they're faceted. I have it in a 7 and a 9. Let me go ahead and get that other one up on a holder. Oh. Super cute. I love Aqua Chalcedony. It's such a beautiful stone. I'm going to get that up there. Move the camera up a bit so it will focus again. So Aqua Chalcedony, there we go. So I have it in a 7 or a 9. You can see the facets, really pretty. About a few seconds. Whew. I'm going to turn this air conditioning up a little bit. It's toasty in these lights. I have the control right here behind my desk, so it works out perfect. All right, we'll just give that a few seconds. Oh, and you guys, I did find the Amalite Ruby brooch that I was looking for. I knew I found it. I had put it in with my Balinese stuff, which it is. It is Balinese made. I did find it, and that's for that special sale on, I think it's going to be the 17th. I will let you know more. That will be on Tracy Cake's channel. So as soon as I get info, I will let you guys know. All right, we will go ahead and pass on these. Ding, fries are done. Get these into a little bag. So I am planning on the last week of the month to do the big ring sale, and that'll be $10 rings up to about $800 rings. So that'll be fun. I'm putting that together. All right, let's do Fordite. This is the last set, and I pulled this back because the holidays are coming up. So You can tell it's red, white, and blue, and black. So Fordite, which is not a stone, you'll hear it called Detroit agate. It is not an agate, it is paint. So I've got the earrings, and I have the pendant that I put on an 18-inch chain. So really beautiful Fordite, love it. So this set, we'll do a starting bid on this of, I can do a starting bid of 54. And they are sterling. So you've got sterling earrings, and then the chain does come with it, and the large pendant. Let's find George. There we go. So you can see the earrings, necklace. So really pretty. So red, white, blue, and black. Something a little bit different. It's always a conversational piece as well. People will say, what is that? We're doing a starting bid of 54. Oh, yeah, they're neat, aren't they? I love it. I mean, somebody was smart and scraped paint up and said, you know what, let's make jewelry out of this, right? I mean, somebody definitely. All right. I don't see any interest. We will go ahead and pass. And don't worry, if you guys ever do decide you are in needing it, you can always send me a screenshot. I will have this stuff out in a tray, and I leave it there for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. And that way I'll know if it's still available, because if it's in that tray, it means it was in the pass pile. So I always keep them separated so I can quickly tell you yes or no. Because sometimes I can't remember if I sold it or not. Because, you know, brains. Okay. I did find the other pendant to that ring. So this is stunning. Here is the pendant. So this is green jade, and you have garnet, you have peridot, you have garnet, amethyst, citrine, and this is Balinese, so it's a nice large one. And then the ring, now these I'll sell separate because these are okay to go separate, is a size 7. Size 7 or pendant. So sterling silver, Bali. I'm going to find a smaller ring holder so I can set it next to it. Okay. So really pretty. This way you guys have a choice if you want, you know, you can do the set. You don't have to. Let's see. This would be or pendant, and we'll do it at a choice of 48. So we've got beautiful pendant, and I do have 2 of these pendants. So if 2 of you want it, yeah, it's stunning. It really is. And then here's the ring. Beautiful jade. And then you have the usual suspects. And when I say that, I mean the peridot, the amethyst, the garnet, and the topaz, and citrine. Let me show it to you on the finger. Oh, my thing's going to keep doing that heartbeat. Okay, there we go. So there is the ring. It's a nice size, very comfortable. It is a size 7. So jade, let me go ahead and show you the underside. Beautifully made. You've got the open back so that the light can get through there. Love how they caged that ring. It's beautiful. So we will go ahead and put that back out there. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. So this weekend should be fun. There is there's a place near us. It's called the Clow Airport. They do a plane show in June. So this weekend is the plane show. We live in between that airport. It's a little municipal one, and another one that's a private one behind that a neighborhood has. And so we will be watching the show from our backyard. So now that we have no trees because the tornadoes took them out, we're going to have better viewing. So, got to make the positive out of it, right? All right. Doesn't look like there's any interest. We'll go ahead and pass on that. But I do have 2 of those pendants available. All right, let's do. All right, this is sterling silver clasp, and it's in gold vermeil. Yes, and this is, so you've got sterling silver, it's got adjuster, and this is that beautiful glass that I love it. Love this piece. So it is adjustable. We're going to do a starting bid on this. We'll start it at 15. So sterling in gold vermeil. There we go. You've got a nice long extender, and that is that beautiful miracle glass or magic glass. So it's sitting at a 6.5. So let's get you the extender here. So fabulous piece. It's like sunshine. Oh, I love it. So as you move, it's going to move. It's going to roll away. It's one of those days. All right, let's find Sock Monkey. Whew, there he is. Okay. So your extender is another 1.25 inches. So it can go up to about a 7.25. Really pretty fun, different. I just love that color. Let me show it to you on the wrist. And you could always put a, it is so pretty, isn't it? You could always put a magnetic clasp. You know what? Let me see if I have a gold tone one here. I have an extra magnetic clasp. So, and I don't mind including one. I would want a stronger one. This. Let me move that camera. Okay. I'm just looking for a thicker. And I also have, yes, here we go. So this would add even another 1.25 inches. So I can include this to make it easier on. So I can put one of those in there. I keep my little container of extra bits. I have magnetic clasps, costume extenders. All right, so give that a few seconds. All right, we can go ahead and pass on that. Pretty. All right, and let's do a piece from up here. Sorry. All right, let's do the ladybug earrings. You guys are going to see me move the camera again. And sorry. Sorry. Sorry is my favorite word today. All right. So these are sterling silver gold vermeil, and you've got the ladybug. These are a buy it now of 54. They're fabulous. Fabulous. So I wanted you to see how it hung. It's a little heavy on that side, so hopefully it doesn't fall over. So I have it in 2 different colors. So this is more of a honey color, and I also have it in, I put them in the bag. I have them, and these will match back to the pendants, which I believe I still have a pendant left. I don't think you guys bought them all, so. I also have the cherry. So we've got cherry, or let me put those there. So we'll put the quarter up next to it so you get an idea. They're really beautiful earrings. So, ladybugs. It's so funny how you can set something down and then it's like, okay, where did I just put that? Oh, it's been a day. Here's the ladybug. Okay, let me see if I still have a pendant. I do. I have pendants, and I might even have one in green. Let me look. I have got, here are the pendants that we had. So that one's in cognac. And those are 36. I do have those available. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. Oh, I hear the planes coming in already. I hear the planes coming in. I don't know who you're talking about. Are you in the right chat, Melanie? Too funny. I've done that before where I put in it. I'm like, ooh, yeah. All right. All right, let's do, let's do a pair of earrings. I just want to make sure I didn't show these to you guys. Earrings up. Here we go. Oh, ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Ah, the nursery rhyme. Yes, yes, yes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. So these are really precious. I'm going to show you the backing I put on these. And I'm going to retest these. I'm pretty sure they're sterling, but I don't remember for sure. So let me go ahead. Move this down. All right. I'm going to test them real quick. I'm pretty 99% sure they are. But these are the backings I put on them. So they're really cute. I do, HC. I sure do. I can show them after this. So this is the little backing that I put on it. So it's a silicone, but it's got metal right there. So they're comfort. And I discovered these for my granddaughter because, you know, yeah, kids. I do. I can show you some. I have small ones and big ones. I'm just testing these, double check, make sure these are sterling. So that's how they go on the back. They are a little bit more comfortable and easier for the kids' fingers. And I need to find my acid. All right. I did just update my acid. Okay. It is coming up blue, but not a super strong blue. So we're going to call these plated. So plated 925 pretzel hearts. And we're just going to do these at clearance. We'll do them for a buy it now of 12. So that's what they look like. So they are a plated. They could have rhodium over the sterling, which makes it also harder to test. But they are coming up somewhat blue. And I always like to recheck just to make sure. All right. So ladybug studs, yes. I do. I have a bag of ladybugs right here. I put everything in. I can give that a second. So plated. I have many different sizes. So I'm going to pull those out, make sure. Small, medium, and large. And then I have them in some different colors. So that's large. I do have the necklaces and the bracelets. I have silver tone. I have gold vermeil. So I try to make it easier. So let me know what size or what color you're looking for. I can kind of give you a flash through the bags. Okay, we will go ahead and pass on the earrings. Okay, let me get those into a bag. I don't. I can't sell them as a single, really, because then I'm stuck with the other one. Because most people don't want a single. So, no. Sorry. Okay. All right, so let me show you the large. Okay, so I have different styles too, so this is why it's going to make it a little harder. Okay, so this is the large in the cognac. This is the large in green. This is the medium in cherry. So, sorry, I'll move it up a little bit. And then I have them in the gold vermeil in the medium as well, which has a citrine color. So these ones are leverbacks. These are studs. And then the little ladybugs, I've got them hooked together. So, and these are the tiny ones. These are the tiny guys. And they are in a cognac. So I have like small, extra small, medium, and large. So I'm just seeing what other colors. That's a bracelet. I have plenty of the silver tone in the cherry because, that's the most popular color. And then in the studs. So size small and medium. Okay. So let me get the large guys out of here. Let me go ahead and put these on a little. All right. Here is the small. Oh, I got plenty of small ones. I got 6 of them. So I do have 6 of these available, and these are $16. These are a buy it now of $16. That's for the small ones. They're so cute. And they're a nice size. So, they're small. Okay, we got HC in. All right, HC. Did you want just one pair, hon? One small? Okay, and then Babe Aware. Let me just make sure that HC only wants one. I just want to make sure. Yeah, they're super cute. One. Okay, perfect. All right, got you both. Perfect. All right, let me take them out of the other pack. That way we can just leave those on screen. They're super cute. And then we got Babe Aware right here. Okay. And if anybody else wants one, I have 4 left, 5 left. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I have 6 pairs, hon. You're good. Yep. Yep, I got 6 pairs. So do you want the tiny ones? That's what the smalls are. Yep. You're good. Sometimes I have people that like to buy them as presents and tuck them away. So that's why, since she came in first. But no, you're in there. Yeah, you did. You got the big ones. Okay, and then these are the mediums. So we've got the cherry and silver. And then we have the gold vermeil and the honey citrine. Love these guys. And these guys are These are buy it now of 24 for choice. And I think I only have one of each on these. I am looking. I have 2 of the cherry and 1 of the vermeil. Yep. Okay. Okay, HC, you got it. Congratulations. Which one would you like? There's the gold vermeil and the silver. Oh, you're most welcome. Silver, you got it. So I got another pair right here. So I will pop those in for you. Anybody else? We'll just give it a second. I know lag can be such a bear. When I do have small rings to big rings. So, and some bracelets. So, if you guys want to see those, I can bring those up later. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. You guys know I can't like sit and wait. It's like deafening. It's so quiet in this house. It's a nice thing though. You know what? I'll take it. Take the quiet any day. All right, let's do a pendant. So this is sterling silver and it's a Holy Bible. And I'll show you this. We started to show this the other day. Holy Bible, sterling. And wait for it. Let me get it open. It's hard to do on the screen. Plus, they don't make them easy to open. I just had it open. There we go. Come on. This has an angel and baby Jesus in it. So it is a pendant. So we've got the Bible, and then you've got baby Jesus and an angel. The locket combo. And this would be a starting bid of 26. It's so pretty. So I love that little pop-up, like a pop-up book, you know. So you've got your Holy Bible, and you've got your baby Jesus, and you've got an angel. I know that's not a great angle. There we go. I believe I only have one of these left. Isn't it cool? I know, right? Just give that a second. I was in my pendants. You can always tell when I'm in my pendants. I pull out the ones we haven't seen in a while. All right, we can go ahead and pass on that. That's super cute. It's snap. It's a thick snap. Sometimes it's kind of hard to open. So you've got your sterling Bible. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Let's do. All right, let's do a piece of amber. Because you know amber. All right, this is a pendant. It is sterling silver, the cat and on the moon. I love it. Super precious. This guy is a starting bid of 18. I'll get that in there. Super precious. There we go. I'm not sure which George do we have today. Oh, we got South Carolina George. So he has to go upside down because, you know, he's ready for the weekend. So South Carolina George, sterling silver, Baltic amber, cat on the moon. Oh. Right over there. All right. That Sage ring is so much fun, but I had to take it off for a little bit. All right, we'll just give that a few seconds. We'll go ahead and pass. We'll just keep moving. And invoices will go out tomorrow. And if you guys need me to hold for a week to save you on shipping, just let me know. You know, you can just pay your outstanding thing. I do not have a problem with that. Jewelry is small. So, okay. Let's go ahead and do this guy. This guy. Okay, so we have sterling silver, Baltic amber. And this is a pendant. Go ahead and lift this up so you can see it. So it is carved out from the back. So it is considered a cameo because it's intaglio, because it's carved, even though, you know, to me that's not carved, but it is. So really a cute little one. Again, Party George is upside down. And this guy will be a buy it now of 20. Do I have any more of those? I do not believe so. Let me see. I got my bee bag here. That always sounds so funny. Oh, wait. Do I? Do I? Do I? I do. I have one more of those. All right. So super cute. Nice size. Sterling Baltic Amber V. All right, we will go ahead and pass. I am going to do a clearance on these last two carved pieces that I have of amber. They've been here a while. These are my last two. And I will not be ordering anymore. They're just prohibitive price. So I will not be ordering. So we have a dog and a cat. These guys, these are carved, and I'll get you measurements. The dog is going to be a buy it now of 24, and the cat is going to be a buy it now of 28. Let me get that highlighted. I'll show it to you. Did I say bun? Yeah, oh, I said bun instead of buy it now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the cat. So it is carved amber. He is the last cat I have. And then we have a schnauzer, I believe. And I love how that line goes right through the mouth. I think it's precious. So we have the schnauzer. I think that's a schnauzer. All right, so I have those two left. Will not order these again. They were fun having them. They have a motorcycle one, but it's like $400 wholesale. So I won't be getting it, but it was really cool. So there is the doggy. Here is your cat. I had this in a pig. That one sold out so quick. It was funny. Let's see if they'll glow from above. Okay, they will. I got my hanging black light up here. So the camera doesn't like it when I do that. So these guys, we are doing clearance. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on these guys. All right. They'll just sit with Jesus over in the corner and watch. All right, pass on that. Let's do a little costume set. So this is super cute. It's going to be a 4-piece set. So you're going to get a bracelet. You're going to get a ring. Is this one adjustable? The ring is a size. Hello, ring sizer. Okay, and the ring is a size 9. So size 9. Let me just type that in. Size 9 ring. The 4-piece set. It is costume. This guy is going to be a buy it now of 24. And let me show you all the pieces. Then you've got the earrings. Really beautiful Deb Needs a Vacation blue. Really bad. And then here is your chain and that. And then I have the backings here for the earrings as well. So size 9 is on the ring. And again, if you need a Brady Bunch phone cord to make it smaller, I can include one in there. So necklace, earring, bracelet, ring. Okay. I was like, wait. And I only have one of these. Really pretty. Brand new. A few seconds. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Cute little sets. I like it because it's good for kind of any age, you know. For harder to buy for people. I will put this in there, so there is one available. All right, let's do. All right, let's do one of the Brighton pieces. One of the Brighton pieces. Okay. So this is, get it out of its bag. So it's a slider. So you've got your heart slider here. There's your Brighton. Get you the measurement. I think I have it written down. I don't. So yeah, this is the double strand slider, Brighton, and this would be a starting bid of 34. Go ahead and get that measurement. It definitely needs a cleanup. Nice thing about Brighton is it cleans up very well. So you got the slider. All right, this one measures in at, and again, it is a Brighton. So 8 inches. 8 inches right to there. Double strand sliding hearts. And if you need it cleaned up, I can clean it up for you. That is never a problem. It does shine up very well. Very well. So sliding double heart Brighton. And the other pieces I have are necklaces. So if you guys are interested in Brighton necklaces, let me know. I can bring those up. Too big, yeah. Yeah, it goes 8 inches there, so probably about a 7. Let me remeasure that. Yeah, so maximum is 8 inches. Minimum is going to be about a 7 1/4. Oh my gosh, my other ring just got hooked on my camera. Sorry. So it would be a 7 1/4 to right there, and 8 there. Yep. Yeah, so it's a size 7 to a size 8. So size, we'll say 7 1/4 to a size 8, since it's adjustable. So yeah, 7 1/2 there, 8 there, or 7. Too big. Okay, no worries. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. And I spelled pause again. Oh, I'm thinking Easter. All right, let's do a really pretty pair of earrings. Okay, so I don't know. I had a parade of this set. The necklace, the earrings, or no, the necklace, the bracelet, and the ring are missing stones. The earrings are the only ones that are complete. So I do have other pieces to this, but each one of those is missing stones. So you guys let me know if you're interested in the earrings, or if you would like, these are Crown Trifari. I do have the other pieces, but some of them are missing. I can grab them out. I think they are right here, I think. All right, let me show you the, because I know some of you guys are great at fixing at these, so you let me know if you guys are interested. So those are the earrings. They are complete. Let me show you. Okay, so we've got the brooch. You can see it's missing a lot. Crown Trifari. Okay. Then I have the necklace here, which is missing some stones. Okay, so I have the 4-piece set, and I have the stunning bracelet. It's stunning, stunning. So it's missing some stones. I do have in the bag 1, 2, 3, 4. I can show you. It might be hard to see that. This is only stones I was able to recover. So there, it looks like there's about 7 stones in there. So I don't know if anyone's interested in the whole set or just the earrings. You know, I'd love to keep it together in case someone could fix it. So again, as you see, it's missing a lot of stones. So there's that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull that piece for a second. These are not a set. This one is a Weiss. So that one, it's these 3 here. Yeah. So I can show you. I know there are people that can put these back together. So, okay. So we've got the Trifari 3-piece set. Sorry. Double checking to make sure. Yeah, that other one's a Weiss, but it needs repair. Yep. So 3 pieces of Trifari. I only have a couple extra stones. So it doesn't look like anyone's interested. We'll go ahead and pass. But I wanted to give, you know, someone an opportunity if they wanted to try, because, oh boy, beautiful, beautiful set. All right. I will put those earrings back in there. Yeah, I don't fix jewelry. You know, I used to. I just can't. I don't have the time, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and get back to some sterling. So we're going to do one more pair of B earrings real quick. And so these are the sterling silver gold vermeil B earrings. They're on their honeycomb. I love these. They're gorgeous. Let's get Party George. There we go. These are going to be a buy it now on these are 53. I know that's a weird number, but 53. Weird number. Yeah, 53. I had to look at my note. So they are sterling, Baltic amber, and gold vermeil. They're super different. You know, another conversational piece. There. Bring them up so you can see them. I can take them off if you need to see the back side, but just precious. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. I'll leave them up there for now. All right, So the other day we had the squash blossoms in the earrings. These are pendants, and I have 4 different ones. So let me bring each one up. So this is coral and sterling. So I do have that one. Then we have the Mojave. Then we have Wild Horse, which is brown and white. And then we have the, words are hard, Dahlia. So sterling silver. Let me go ahead and get that up. So I knew I had some pendants. So sterling silver. They are open on the inside. I have a slant here on my, under the pad. I have a piece of wood that holds my camera up because I use my dining room table, and my dining room table is like 8 inches thick because it's handmade. It was handmade in the mid 60s. And so it's too thick to be able to clamp a camera onto. So I had to put a piece of plywood in. So, and my plywood's a little short. So that's why sometimes you'll see things roll down. That's why. So we're going to do these at a buy it now of 24 for choice. So the last one here is the pink dahlia, sterling, the wild horse, which is a jasper, brown and whites. And we have the Mojave turquoise. And then we have the coral. They're going to keep rolling over. So I'm just going to lay them down. How's that? So we'll just give that a second. I knew I had them. They were in the other container. All right, so these are a buy it now choice of 24. And the only ones that have matching earrings were the dahlia and the Mojave. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. You know, I have trays laid out, so I can always peek and see what I've got. Can you see the sunshine? Oh, you can see the sunshine down these. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're squash blossoms. They're so cool. They're so cool. Zucchini squash, for those that may not know. Oh, the ring I'm wearing is the purple enamel. This one. Bouncing off them. Yeah. So this is the purple enamel in marcasite. It is a size. This one's a 7. Size 7. We're going to do a final clearance on it, and I'm going to do it for 16. It's a beautiful ring. So marcasite, purple enamel, and sterling. So we're going to do a final clearance on this one of $16. It's beautiful. Can you see that nice lift on that design? So it's 3-dimensional. Really pretty, and it's a purple and then like a lilac-y white, if that makes any sense. A lilac-y white. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Yep. I know, I know. That's why it's in the clearance bin, because it's a 7. I mean, it fits me. I love it. I just don't go anywhere anymore. You know, it'd be different if I was going out, even to a movie. I haven't seen a movie in so long. I don't know. All right, it's a size 7. Super pretty. The small sizes just don't sell. You know, they end up in clearance. But that sale I'm going to have, I will have rings from size 3. So I'll have kids, Native American, indigenous rings that are old, all the way up to size 14 men's rings. So I will have a bunch of different ones. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that. Yeah. Well, like yesterday, I had the day off. What did I do yesterday? Oh, my son and I went to the grocery store, stopped and talked to my mom. So it was nice. It was a much needed, nothing to do kind of day, which I love. I love, I love, I love. Okay, let's do a final clearance on this. This is sterling and amethyst. So sterling here, amethyst, and then I added a stainless steel extender. I use faceted amber that's twisted, or amber, oh my gosh, amethyst. So sterling ends, and then stainless steel on there. We're just going to do this for a buy it now of 10. Let me get you the measurement. This is a final clearance on this guy. So without the extender, it would be 7 inches. And then with the extender, it goes to almost 10 inches. So from 7 to 10 inches. Amethyst. Hey, Marlene. How are you? Yeah, I was wearing the flower. I put it on so I wouldn't remember to, so I wouldn't forget to show it. Okay, so that was a clearance of 10. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. The yellow bracelet. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. Yes, you are talking about the beautiful magic glass. You got it. You sure can. And I do have the magnetic clasp in there already, so I wouldn't forget. You sure can. Congratulations. Oh, and Marlene, I found a second one of those pendants that I had gotten, that you had bought, and it's made by pressure. I found one, so I'm sending that in your next package as a gift. So I did find one. So that way, I gave you your discount, a refund for that. And then I am going to send you, since I found, do I still have magic necklace? I do, not in yellow. Not in yellow. I have plenty of magic necklace. Oh, do I? Let me get into my drawer. Let's see. Let me bring my little drawer over. All right. I can look, not a problem. Marlene, I'll show you which one I'm talking about. So this one is going to be free to you. Okay. I was able to find one. It'll be my gift to you. So I showed it Wednesday. I've got my Wednesday stuff here on the floor. That sounded all kind of wrong. I showed a purple one. Yeah, I have the purple. Purple. I need volunteers. Yeah, that one. That does not have a magnetic. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let me go back up. Let me go. Yeah, magic necklace. I do. It's really beautiful. It's 2 different colors of purple. And this guy we had I wrote it down. So this guy we did at $10. You sure can. Yep, we did it at $10. I do have some Nagu, N-O-G-U, magic glass that are from Canada. I have a few of those. I can dig them out next week if you guys are interested in that. Those are pricier pieces, but they're beautiful. Oh, you got it. No worries. Enjoy it. It's so pretty. I love the magic glass. You got it. Let me put it into a little box just so I don't get it tangled. All right. You are most welcome. All right, let's do the J King. All right, so this is the J King cup. Really beautiful. I love this one. So there is your marking. Definitely needs a little cleanup. It's really pretty. I like the design on it, how it's kind of cut out, but then not cut out. Let me check the back of that real quick. Just making sure this one is the DTI. Yes, it is. Okay. I had a Carolyn Pollock one that looked just like that, so I wanted to make sure. But that one was in copper. Okay. So this would be 36.9 grams. It is J King. This would be a starting bid of 75. I'll show it to you on the wrist. It's really pretty. So I wear a 7. It fits me fine. So there's a little bit of room. I wouldn't go much higher than a 7 1/4 on this. You could definitely go in on it. You could go smaller, but you can't really go too much larger. But it's super pretty. I love that design. So J King. That's a really pretty one. Let me take that off my wrist. And I would tighten it on me. I wouldn't leave it as flimsy. Yeah, that's the way I roll, right? It's like, well, yeah, I've got I've got a lot of the Murano glass as well. A lot. I have a love affair with Murano. Ever since I was in Italy, gosh, it's been 14 years now. I was there for a pallium mass. So that was cool. Yeah. All right. We will go ahead and pass on J. Mr. King. Yeah, I have lots of them, Murano. Bead necklaces with magnetic clasp, and I think some without. So those are costume ones, but I can show those if you guys are interested. All right, we might as well just torture everybody with this one real quick. This is so beautiful. All right. All right, here we go. So abalone, and then you have amber. See, amber is on my brain, you guys. Amethyst, garnet. And then we've got peridot, and we have got a citrine, garnet there. Got a tanzanite there. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Let me show you the back. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll show it to you on my wrist. So this one, now this is one of those that you're going to want to be really careful with if you need to size it, I mean, like squeezing it down. You are going to want to do it ever so softly because you don't want the applique part with all the stones to come apart. That is just a warning when you're getting something like that. Do not just grab it and start. And because you can see how it is, you don't want it to come away. So, but yeah, this is fabulous. So anywhere from, I would say 6.5 up to tops at 8. And this guy would be a starting bid on this one was 165. He is amazing. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. I was in the Valley drawer getting that Amylite out for the sale. You guys, a few of you have seen it. The piece I was hunting for, and it was right where I thought it was, and I just missed it when I looked. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that, but I wanted to share him since I brought him out. All right, I'll show you the piece. Some of you have seen, some have not. This was the piece that I was looking for, and it was stuck in between, like necklaces, so I couldn't see him. This guy. I was looking for him for that specialty brooch sale. So this is the sterling, the gold vermeil, the amethyst, the ruby, and amylite brooch. So this was the guy I was looking for. So I had to share that I found him. I've been trying to get a second one of these. I can't because each one is handmade and they're just not making them. I know, he's so cool. He is so cool. And so that's rubies and amethyst. But yeah, so this guy will be going up on the, I believe it's the 17th. So I found him. Now I'm going to go put him right on the tray. I'll be right back. I don't want to lose him again. All right. All right, you guys, it is that time of season for cookouts. All right. I wonder if I can, I don't know if I can show these upright. Let me come say hi. I am wearing my mornings are meant for coffee and contemplation shirt. So yeah, I am wearing a Stranger Things t-shirt. So these are the Fun Fantastics. I knew those were going to fall. Okay, so these are the coffee pots. I showed these the other day. We had the spoons, the knives, the forks. See, I should have just gone with my instinct. Then we've got the cool dudes. These are sterling. They're big. They're heavy earrings. We had the chairs. I had to pull them out because, you know, it's that time of year. And then we had the silverware where it's spoon, fork, knives. I'm going to show it down, but I wanted to say hi. Yep. See, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Yes. All right. I'll just show them real quick. I'm not sure if I showed them on Lisa's or if I showed them here. So. All right. I think I showed them here. So we have the coffee pot, the coffee cup, the spoons, the knives. I know. Isn't that awesome? Nick and I went to Spencer's the other day. We went to the outlet mall and I got another Stranger Things t-shirt. So then we had the forks. We've got a chair. We've got the dancing dudes, which are huge. We've got the silverware, the chair. Show these for anyone that wasn't here. We have the telephones, the pots and pans, or the pans, the wine glasses, and the rolling pins. So they were here. I wanted to make sure I showed them. Studs. If you guys are interested in studs, let me know. Season 5 is coming out November 26th. So Thanksgiving night, weekend. And they're doing it in 3 parts. So then it's coming out Christmas Eve, and then it's coming out New Year's Eve. Those meanies are making us wait. So, yeah. Okay. Let's do, what did I not show? All right. This is the last of the weird but wonderful that I had. Yep, 3 parts. Okay, weird but wonderful. So that is the sterling silver, the sterling silver, copper, and brass. And then it has the onyx eyes. And this guy would be a starting bid of $34. I can clean him up. His sterling is getting some patina. So let me put him on. He's really comfortable this direction. He is the last one of these guys that I have. He's fun. He's flirty. He's adjustable. So, and again, I can set it for you, what size you need. Up, not really down. Let's see. So he is sitting at, yeah, he's sitting at a 9. So this is our Weird But Wonderful. Love this ring. I had that one with the amethyst and the topaz a couple weeks ago, and that one got bought. So, okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that, but he's just so much fun. I know, isn't it? It's such a fun piece. All right, we're going to put him back in the back. Is there anything you guys are looking for? I got extra time today, too, so we'll be here a while. If there's anything you're looking for, let me know. Let me know. All right, let's do a clearance on, this is, all right, I'm going to spell it because I never say it right. Chattagite and sterling. Make sure I spelled it right. Yeah, Chattagite and sterling and peridot. It is a pendant. We are going to do a clearance on this guy. So it's a really beautiful blue with black veining. I love that. And then you've got a peridot. Let's get George. We're going to do this one at clearance of buy it now of 14. Something a little different. Love the color. He was originally, what did we have him at? He was originally at 24. So, okay, Melanie, you got it. Congratulations. Yeah, it's a nice piece. I love this one. Okay, you got it. Yeah, we're going to go through some of the pendants from my pendant container. And I know I spelled that wrong. There's supposed to be 2 T's in there. Huh. All right, let's do. All right. Yeah, I love the color as well. Sorry, this one has a cranky bag. This is gorgeous. So you have double opal. This one is the Awahi opal, and the fire opal, it's sterling. This one that we're going to do, we had it at, originally it was at 48. We took it down to 36. We'll do a buy it now of 22. So this is Awahi opal, and then you've got fire opal. So sterling silver. It's another unusual one. It is. It's a really pretty blue, and it's just, people would look at that and not think opal right away. You know, the top part, they'll think opal, but this is opal as well. And it is a 14 by 24 millimeter on the bottom. So yeah, it's pretty. So that guy we were doing at clearance of 22. I have to mark it on the bag, otherwise I'll forget. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Just keep moseying along. I know it does look like Larimer, but no, it's an opal. All right. Okay, here's the big one. This is Charite. This is going to be final clearance too. This guy was originally 50. We're going to do it at a buy it now of 30. It's sterling. This is a big one. This is charoite. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It has a nice large pendant. Yeah, that is charoite. Charoite. You got it. It's so pretty. It's big. It's big. All right. Congratulations. I'm glad it's going to a good home. It is a really nice one. All right. You got it. Oops. Get in the bag. Slippery little sucker. All right, let's do, okay, this guy is not clearance, but we will get some other clearance. So this is a great dude piece. This guy's big. All right. Yeah. This is big. This is not clearance. So it is sterling silver and Baltic amber. He's just cool. So it's an amber and sterling bull skull. And it's a great dude piece too. Father's Day, you know. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll be invoicing tomorrow. So if you got it as a Mother's Day or Father's Day gift, or whatever, it would most likely, depending on the mail system, get there. This is a buy it now 40. It is gorgeous. It is just a really nice piece for anyone that loves this kind of Southwest. I was going to put him away with my Halloween amber, and I said, no, he's kind of cool. You can hear me digging through my thing here. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Okay. Let's do a ring. All right, this one I can definitely clean up for you. It's a little messy. A little patina. This one's a size about a 9 1/4. So we're going to put 9 1/4-ish. And this one needs a cleaning. It's got patina. And this one has a really pretty light amethyst. I'm going to do a buy it now on this. We're just going to do it for 22. It's really pretty. I can definitely clean that up for you. So 9 1/4-ish. Easy to clean. Love that design on there. Move that out of the way so you can see that. There we go. There's the underside. But yes, easily cleaned. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that guy. Let me put it on the bag. We were doing it at 22. All right. Let's do, okay, you guys, the fish ring. This is that bass ring. I know it's small, but it's so cool. This one is a 8, a little bit over an 8, so it's an 8, almost an 8.5. It's our bass, our big mouth bass. He is just a cool ring. I love him. He's fun. So stay. He's going to roll over. All right, so this one is a size 8 1/4 ish. And he's going to be a buy it now of, whoa, hello. I'll buy it now of 26. Okay. He's cool. Let me go ahead and show him to you on the finger. So you can wear it tail up or tail down. He's just a neat ring. Let me take it off my finger so you can see it. I love this guy. He's just fun. He's like, hey, hey. Take a sip of my drink. Oops, boy, that went weird. Okay, we will go ahead and pass on the fishy. Let's do, okay, we've got another bracelet. This is sterling multicolor. Let me run in pass. Okay. So I will add an extender, magnetic piece with it. So you've got multi-stone. This is sterling. Now you could clasp it on and close this off a little bit, with the magnet, because it is an S hook, but you could, you could push that down. I won't do it because, you might not need to do that. So it is multi-stone. You could always hook it. Oh, you can't see that. Okay. You could always hook it here as well. There. So let me get you the measurement. This guy's going to be a buy it now of 10. All right. So you've got the garnet, the amethyst, the peridot, the citrine, and the carnelian. So it goes to 8 inches. Can go from 7 to 8 inches, and then I can include this, if you would, like to clip it there. Oh, I need my scissors. You got it, Melanie. It's so pretty, isn't it? Find a little bit of a bigger bag for that. Here we go. You got it. Congratulations. I know. It's such a pretty color combination. It's nice because you can wear it with everything. All right. Let's do, okay, these have never been seen. These are from the earring book. These are blue sapphires. Let me bring this up so you can see it. Okay, these are blue sapphires. Super, super pretty. Sterling silver. I love that you can see the naturalness to this. Okay. So these are not, gem grade, not like the blue sapphire we had the other day. These are just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice specimen for every day. Sapphires, this would be a buy it now of 18 on these. So they are blue sapphire and sterling silver. I'm looking in my bin. I'm looking in my bin. Yes, thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. Yep, thank you. Yes, and please do share out. A lot of people don't know that I'm back on because I used to be on Saturdays. So they don't know I'm on Wednesdays and Fridays because you know how the YouTube thing sometimes doesn't notify people of sales. And sometimes when you're subscribed to somebody, it unsubscribes you. It's a whole thing. So a lot of people don't even know that I'm on. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. And I can't tell. Are you guys getting, let me see. I'm going to go over to the YouTube. Okay, you guys are getting it. Okay. See, on the StreamYard side, I can't see who is getting the crowns. So those crowns are really cool. Looks like Babe Aware is in first place. I don't know if I can show this. I don't know. I don't know how that goes. I don't know. Ah, nope. I was trying to click and paste it. So you guys should be getting your little crowns, I guess. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, because it won't show me on StreamYard. Let me go to the thumbs up. Yeah, see, it doesn't show you. But yeah, those are a little point system that they're doing. I think they're fun. So you get those from making comments, doing super chats, and I think that's it. I'm not sure, but they're fun. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on the sapphire earrings. Let's do a pair of citrine earrings. These are from the book. These are gorgeous, gorgeous. So they are faceted. And I will show you one here. Let me get the other one out of its container. These are really pretty. We had a pair similar to these the other day that sold. So these are faceted. They're really gorgeous. Citrine. I don't know. Can you guys see the crowns next to your names? I can see it. You know what? I'm going to do show comments on stage. And we're going to see. Oh, yeah. It's from leaving. It's called the Community Leaderboard. And it's pointsies. I don't know. All right. So this is going to be, we'll do these for a bite now of 18. Okay, I'm glad you guys can see it. So I put that up on the screen. Let me know if that bothers you, or let me know. I don't have to leave that thing up there. I just wanted to see if it would show on there, but it's not showing. Oh no, you're at number 1. So most comments left, and if you guys do super chat, super stickers, it's engagement, but it's just something fun. No trouble. So you're in first place with the XP comments. All right, I'm going to take those comments off the screen. All right. So these are buy it now of 18. I'll give that a few seconds. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. I was in my saging drawer again, too. So, oh, ooh, ding dong ding. I got a delivery. All right. Let's do, okay. This one is really a pretty pendant. So this is a lab rubellite. 99% of the time, you're going to get a lab-created rubellite. It's stunning. This is the one with the pink. Oh. Let's see. It was Amazon delivery. Okay. I was waiting to see the truck. So that is a pinky red, really beautiful, glowy. I mean, it glows just from the light on it. So this is a lab rubellite, which, like I said, 90% of rubellites that you're going to get out there are lab grown. This guy is going to be a clearance. We'll do him for a buy it now. I'm going to do it for 14. It's beautiful, and it's got its natural red, pink, fuchsia highlights to it, depending on which way the light hits it. It is stunning. Give them a few seconds. I do have the shell cameos. I did pull them today. Trying to find something we haven't seen something like. You know, I try to bring the little different ones out. Okay. This next one is also going to be a buy it now of 14. So I'll just give you guys a choice. This is the little treasure chest that opens. So you've got your choice between that, and then you've got your treasure chest that does open. So that is a little pendant. It does open and close. It is sterling, so we can do a choice on that. I'll put him down there. So just something fun. That way I can show you a little bit more as we go. So that guy, we were doing at 14 as well. So it is a little treasure chest. All right, we can go ahead and pass on that. Chatty babe. Chatty babe. Hey, no, that's no worries. Chatty babe, we like it. Okay, and the rubellite will pass on as well. All right, let's do... All right, I'm not going to even take these out. Let's just do these at a buy it now of 10. Oh, I'll take them out. Buy it now of 10. These are hoop earrings, sterling. They're really pretty. They're a twisted hoop. They're lovely. They really are lovely, and they are sterling. Okay, rubellite is a tourmaline. Okay, ruby is a step up from rubellite. Rubellite tourmaline is really hard to find in nature. It has been found, and when it's found naturally in the ground, it's very expensive. It's hard to find. So they lab grow it now. But yeah, it's different hardness, different minerals in it. But yeah, so rubellite tourmaline. And then the next up is ruby. So yeah. So, oh, these are a pair of earrings. Sorry. You get both earrings. So really pretty sterling silver. These we're doing at a clearance of 10. Yep. Rubellite, I think, is prettier than ruby because it's got that pinkish hue to it. It's different. And it's hard to explain until you look at them side by side. All right, let's see. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on the sterling earrings. And for those that remember the costume lots that I was doing, I have 4 of those left. And then I have, then those are the ones that are at $25 each. And they're about 3 pounds of wearable, resellable jewelry. So I do have 4. I'm trying to think what's on my shelf downstairs. I think I have 4 of those left. They are downstairs. I can always grab them. Okay, so let's do these. These are smoky quartz. I'm going to do these at $10 as well. I'm clearing out, trying to make some room for new stuff. So we've got smoky quartz and pink quartz. I'll take them up so you can see them. We're going to do these at a buy it now of 10. They are gorgeous. They're a very pale pink. There you go. Pale pink and smoky quartz. They're so much easier to show when I put them on little pieces of cardboard. So smoky quartz, pink, and pink quartz. Okay, we're doing those at 10. All right, we will go ahead and pass. Next one is a sterling pendant. It's going to be a buy it now of 14. Get this up here. Sterling silver. You've got a wolf howling at the moon. There again is the quarter for size reference. Oh, I found an amethyst one, but it's small. Oh, I think it's an 8. I'm looking to see what we did those blue Chalcedony ones at the very beginning. I've got to look back here on my little tray of Passy Romies. I know they're here. I just got to find it. There's a necklace over it. All right. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Let's do, this is a size 8. This is going to be a buy it now of 20. Amethyst ring. We had the Chalcedony color. I was going to say flavor. We had the Chalcedony color earlier when we first started. I knew I had an amethyst left. There we go. It's sterling silver, size 8. Beautiful purples. You can see that, just fantastic. Nice design. Size 8. Let me put it on the finger. There we go. So amethyst. We're going to put it back on a ring holder so you don't have to sit there and stare at my hand. All right. So we're doing this one for 20. Give that a few seconds. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It makes my little lonely world not so lonely. All right, let's do, oh, I have another. Yeah, I know. It's so cool though. Okay, now I had shown you guys a few of Bumblebee Jaspers the other day. This one I know we did not show. So, okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. So this was in, and it definitely needs a little cleanup. I love this piece. So this one's different than the one we showed. Look at that garnet. Okay, so really a beautiful garnet. So this is Bumblebee Jasper and garnet. I can definitely easily clean that up for you. This guy, we're going to do a buy it now on this one of 24. So really gorgeous. We had a ring. You had the ring. Oh, I know. I do too. Bumblebee Jasper is one of my favorites. It really is. It's happy. I don't know. I just think it's a happy stone. On a few seconds. Right on here that we marked it down to 24. Yeah, I don't see very much Bumblebee anymore. No. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. We had a ring. That's what we had last Wednesday or the week before. We're going to just keep rolling. All right, well, let's do... Okay, here's the Larimar ring. Dreamsicle Jasper. Nice. In person, I don't know if I have. I don't think that. This is another small one, sorry. Size 7. This is the last of the Larimar butterfly rings. We had this in a different size. So Larimar butterfly sitting at a 7. Just making sure he's not adjustable. Not adjustable. I'm going to put him up here. Let's see if he'll hold. Hey, there we go. We'll do it that way. So that is a ring. We're going to do this at a clearance of 16. Yeah, I love Jasper. I really do. Oh, this is the ring we showed. Here. This is the ring we showed the other day in the Jasper. So I knew we had it. So that is a Larimar butterfly ring. Most of my rings I did pull for doing in the sale. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's popular again. It's really pretty. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on the Larimar. Okay, we're going to do a blue pearl. We did a pink last week. I even have a pink this week. They're different designs. Let me see what size each one is. This is a 9. So size 9 in the pink. Or no, in blue. Now watch the other one be same size. Okay. So this is a size 9 in the bluish purple, and the pink one I have is a 9.5. So 9.5 in pink. Okay, let me get another ring holder for this one. So 9 or 9.5. I'll get that cleared up. There we go. So really super pretty ring. These are going to be a buy it now choice. And we're going to do them. This is crazy. I'm doing them for 28. I can't go any lower. Believe me, I wish I could. I can't. They are pearl. They are fantastic. This is a 9. There is your beautiful, oh, look at that. Okay, I don't know if it comes across. You can see some of the purple, some of the aqua, some of the blue. But I love the setting. And then here's your pink. It shows some of the yellow. It's just really pretty. Ah. So they are pearl, sterling. So I'm going to write on here blue. So I don't have to remeasure them, is a 9. Yep, it is sterling. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's how they, yeah. They don't always come natural, no. You can get natural ones, but you're going to pay up for them. Yeah. Most 99% of the pearls you're going to find have some treatment to it. Most jewelry will always have a treatment done to it. It'll make it better. It'll make it clearer. It'll make it, you know, they do heat treats, everything. It's to be expected. Yeah. Yep. That is how it goes. But then that's how they really make it pretty. So. Oh yeah, you can find natural colored ones, but they're really rare. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, 99% of everything is. Yep. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. Yeah, you'd have to look it up. You know, treatments, and you can nosedive into it. Let me tell you. All right, suppose we were doing it 28. All right. Let's do a bracelet. All right, this is not clearance. Looks like a Tiffany. It is not a Tiffany. The Tiffany I had like this, I sent into the Real. So, all right, this is sterling, not Tiffany. No, clear dome. Oh no. So it's a Tiffany style toggle, but not Tiffany. I'll have to get the weight on this. Let me grab. All right, I'll measure it and then, but yeah, it is a really pretty one. We need Sock Monkey. No, it's not a clear dome. No, they're pink or, no. Yeah. I might not be following what you're thinking, babe. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. So you're looking at a 7.5 here, because that's where I'm measuring to, 7.5 inches. So you've got a heart, like I said, you know, Tiffany style, but not Tiffany. Oh. Really pretty. Let's get the weight on it. The weight on that is 18.9. It's super pretty. We're going to do this at, we'll just do a buy it now of 40 on it. Oh, yes, they do. Okay, protect, yes. They do, but you know, pearls are soft, just like opals are soft. A lot of the times you'll see, oh, do I have one of those opals up here? I don't. Where they've got the triplets, because they're soft, yeah. You'll see stuff called doublets and triplets. Those are protected. Those are usually on amylite. I don't have an amylite up here either. All right, we got Melanie. You got it. It's a beautiful bracelet. And you could even engrave it. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Wear it in good health. Okay, now here is a heart necklace. Kind of similar, but not. Let's see. Yes and no. All right. So this one is, all right. So this is 32.9 grams. And it has CZs in the heart. It's 17.5 inches. It is missing one CZ right there. There's a missing CZ. But this is sterling. You could even take that little CZ piece off if you wanted to. And then, really pretty. So it is missing one CZ on this guy. We were doing, and what did I say he is? I wrote it down this time. 32.9 grams. So this, I would just do a, I don't know if more than one person would even be interested. I'll do it as a starting bid, but we were going to do it at 60 and we're going to do it at 46. starting bid of 46. It is missing one CZ, but you could always take that out, that little heart. It is a toggle necklace, so you can always take that piece off or wear it with the missing CZ. But yeah, oh, really pretty. And that is a toggle necklace, 17.5 inches on that one. One missing stone. We'll just give that another second. I'm going to grab my package real quick. Right here. Oh man, I need to water my geraniums. I just looked out the window. I'm like, and got right out the door. I need to do my geraniums. I have bright fuchsia geraniums. They're beautiful. My grandparents used to have greenhouses, and they grew geraniums, lettuce, tomato, and some other stuff. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I'll probably just put this into a scrap lot. Let's see. Or we'll just take that other heart piece off. We can do that. Let's see. We're going to do a bracelet. But yeah, fond memory as a kid being in the greenhouses. Oh, I know. I would love to have a greenhouse. Theirs was cool. They had a boiler room in it. My brothers and cousins used to lock us little ones in there. We were scared because it looked like a monster. Those were the good days, though. You know, I miss the shenanigans like that. All right, so this is sterling silver. It is pearl, and it does test as glass on the. So these are testing as glass, and then here, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Some are like a blue lace agate. Some you can kind of see it better. They are beautiful. You've got a mixture of sterling, pearl, and glass. This is, oh, I didn't measure it. And this we would just do a buy it now of 15. Let me get you the measurement. Okay. This is smaller. So you're looking at 7 inches. So pearl, sterling, glass, stone. Really pretty. And these are faceted. That's okay. I can't speak, so you're all right. All right. Let's dig. All right, I'm going to do 2 more stone bracelets. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. So I did, for those that weren't here Wednesday, I did find a container of jewelry boxes. So we will have some this year. I wasn't going to buy any because of the uncertainness of, oh, HC, you got it. You got it. Congratulations. You got it. the uncertain times. So I am so happy. I've got a whole bunch. All right, HC got it. You got it. Congratulations. You are most welcome. All right, so we're going to do, let me see what we did that other one at. We did, okay, we did the other ones at 10. These are going to be, let's see, these ones are different. These ones are going to be a buy it now choice. And these ones are going to be 14. So buy it now choice. That is black spinel and African amethyst. And then this one is a black spinel and smoky quartz. They're 105 carats. I'm trying to get this one too. These are smaller because they're so chunky. So I just wanted you guys to see that like color combination. So there's your smoky quartz. There's your amethyst. I'm going to lift you up. Neat. All right. So on the bracelet mandrel, these are gorgeous. Because it's so thick, this is at a 6 1/4. They are sterling, so 6 1/4. I'm adding a magnetic with it. And then this one is, and you can add extenders to these. This one is smaller. This one is a 5 3/4 because it's so thick with the stone. 5 3/4. So I will add a magnetic with them. Let me see if I have any extenders that are thick enough. I've got my little box of wonders here. I'm going to move the camera up real quick here. Yeah, I have a little container where I put like my extra bits. Let's see if I have any. I think I do. I think I do. So, all right. Little container of them. So I do have an extender I can throw in there as well. Just got to open them. Those are both sterling, but these are going to make it, you can make it really long. So I can add an extender, which would give you another, what, 2.5 inches on that? And I do have one for each. I just want to make sure that I have, okay, 2 different extenders. So that one's smaller, that one's bigger. I'm just trying to find 2 in the same size. Okay, 2 in the same size. There we go. So 5 3/4, but here's an extender that's not sterling, but this is sterling. And then here is a magnetic clasp, including those in it. And then, yes, you can. Yep. And then on the amethyst one, we've got the extender on there as well. And the magnetic clasp to make it easier. So 5 3/4 original on the smoky quartz, 6 1/4 on the African amethyst and spinel. Okay. Now I'm going to put these little guys away so we know where they're at next time we need to add some. But those, I think, are the last of those types of bracelets. All right. So we will go ahead and pass on those. All right. I try to make it easier for people because, you know, it's hard to, I mean, if I were buying rings, I would be buying 7, 8, and 9s because those are the sizes I wear. But, you want to make sure that you can try to include everybody because not everyone has man hands like me. All right, putting these in the right container. So those were a buy it now choice of 14 with the free extender and the free magnetic clasp. All right. Next, let's do, okay, so we saw the ring that's similar to this, but this one's pearl. Different made. It's another small one. Sorry. It's a size 7. Now, these fit my pinkies, but, I need to share. And this is Pandora. It's called the 3 Wish ring. It is a Pandora ring. Size 7. And it would be a buy it now of 65. That is the lowest I can go on it. It is a Pandora. It's called the 3 Wishes. So it's pearl and sterling. Sitting in a size 7. Pandora 3 Wishes ring. Someone had asked me about Pandora, and I totally flaked that I even had a Pandora ring because we were doing the Pandoras. So let me get that up there. So called 3 Wishes or 3 Wish pearl ring. And we originally were going to do it at 100. We're going to do it at 65, and then that's going to be the only markdown for this ring. If anyone's looking for a teeny, teeny, tiny, I'm going to do a size 5 ring next because, people do have tinier fingers than me. So that's going to go. I'm going to move that and put that in with our Pandora stuff. All right. Okay, if you guys want to see any more ladybugs, let me know. Let me know. All right, we're going to do a ring. All right, we're going to go ahead and pass on that. So that, it is beautiful. It's a Pandora. All right, so let's do the size 5 ring. Because, we don't only buy for ourselves. Yep, sterling. Yes. Pandora is the brand name. Okay, I'm going to double check to make sure this is a 5. All right. So size 5. And it is amethyst and opal. It's going to be a buy it now of 24. Get that in there. It's so pretty. I'm going to put Sock Monkey there and we'll see if he can hold. All right. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get the light to hit that just right. I'm trying to, right there. The green, the yellow, the pink. So opal's on the side. It's a size 5. Such a pretty color. Yeah, you really can't see it here. Trying to get Sock Monkey to lend a hand. There we go. So amethyst in the center and then opal on the sides. And again, it's a size 5. And don't forget about my small fingered friends. All right. Let's put that on a ring holder. Sock Monkey's not doing his job. I think he's on his, he's like on a Friday attitude. There we go. If I hide my hand like this, okay. Now you can see some of the reds, the pinks, the orange, the green. Okay. I'm going to move it this way, see if we can block the light a little bit that way. All right. Ah, there we can see a little bit of the yellow and the green. I'm going to pull out some Bali. A Friday attitude, exactly. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. All right. So I am going to, if anyone wants to see ladybugs, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to clear them from the set. Let me go ahead and move up there for a second. I grabbed out a bag of bagged pendants. So these are Balinese. I'm going to give it a second to see if anybody wanted to see any of the other ladybugs. I've got rings. We did show the studs. I have bracelets. Yeah, I was smart and put everything together, and rings and a pendant. We have that guy in the pendant. Oh my gosh, I must be like having a sweet tooth or something. I don't know what I just smelled. It was the weirdest thing. Like watermelon. I must be craving watermelon or something. That's what I kind of smelled there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I don't have any fruity stuff around here. No, I don't know. All right. So, all right, we'll go ahead and let's move those guys. All right. Well, let's go into the bag. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see. I like to do these, everyone. Oh, okay. I'm going to show it. It's so pretty. I think we had a matching ring to this. Don't quote me on that. I know we had a matching. Oh. Oh, okay. It's different, but okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. This is, nope. No one's cutting grass. Not today. They were here yesterday. So this is Balinese. It's sterling silver. It's Larimar. It is abalone. I'm going to move it down because that stupid light. Let's see if I can block that for a second. So you've got a stingray on there. I know. I'm thinking. I love watermelon. I know what it is. Nicholas and I bought peaches. We don't usually. I love peaches, but my husband was diabetic. Hey, Eileen. Hey, that's okay. You can always watch back, girlfriend. No worries. Right now we are into my Valley drawer. So this is sterling silver abalone. It is Larimar Balinese. You are welcome anytime, girl. Not late. And this one is going to be a starting bid of 46. It is cool. It really is a cool piece. And it's 1.7 carat total weight. And it's a starting bid of 46. This is my Valley. So abalone never shows really well under these lights, but I'm trying to block it. It's really a cool piece. Nice large bail on it as well. The backside is just as beautiful. Yeah, it is. I think I have a ring like this. It's either a ring or earrings. I don't know. Because I have something that's similar. This is a really pretty one. We're in the Valley pendants right now. Yeah, it is. It's really a fun piece. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. It's beautiful. It really is. We're doing some Valley right now because I was looking for something and I said, okay. All right, this is going to be a starting bid of 25. Huge bail on this one. I love this face. I love this face. So it's carved and it's sterling. This guy I'll bring up too. He's really cool. I have some similar ones to that are like in coral. So if you guys are looking for any of that bigger stuff, you know, I have like this guy here, just some fun different pieces. I found another ginormous one. It is, this is, I love these. I really love these pieces. They are. And couldn't we all use a little more peace in our lives? I can. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, let's dig in here and let's see. Okay. I had one of these a year and a half ago. And then I did score another one. I sound like a, you know. This is going to be a buy it now of 38. And this is fantastic. We had a smaller one than this. This is a blister pearl. Sterling silver. This is all carved out of shell. Here is the back of your shell. And this is the pearl. Get back up there. This is a fabulous piece. It's big. Okay. It is not tiny. It is curved to the natural curvation, the curviness of the shell. So we did have a smaller one like this. Oh, I do have an amber necklace to show you guys too. It's sitting right over there. I just looked over there and said, hey, I didn't show that. But we got extra time today, so I don't have to pick the hubs up till later. But this is absolutely a fantastic piece. So you can see how they made it. And it is big. It is. It's really beautiful. This is best on an omega or a torque. I like a thin torque. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. By the end of summer, we hopefully will go through like old stock. And it's not that it's not, you know, it's not that it's old stock. It's just sometimes I bring it out, sometimes I don't. And I really need to show everything, but you know. Okay. All right. You guys are going to remember I had the ring to this. We sold out of the rings like hotcakes. I couldn't get any more of the rings. So these have been in here for a while. These are Bali Legacy. These are heavy, heavy. Okay, no worries. This is the Emeraldine quartz. It's 13.35 carat weight. We had this in the volcanic quartz and we had this in the Caribbean quartz. And it is a buy it now of 75. These I cannot go down on whatsoever. Believe me, I wish I could. I am selling them at cost. So Emeraldine quartz. We had the red volcanic and we had the blue Caribbean in these. These are fantastic. And again, they are 13.35 carat weight. And they are a buy it now of 75. I have two. I can't believe I have two. I thought we sold them all. Guess what? We didn't. All right, what are we pulling out of here? I do have some smaller pieces. That's a big piece. So it is a big behemoth, but it's fantastic. So if you love the emerald color, emerald deepness, it's not an emerald though. Oh, I did have rings with the moon face. I do have rings, but most of them have gemstones with it. I have a ton of them. Yes, I have a box right behind me. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on the Emeraldine Valley Legacy. These are, I do have plenty of those. All right, here is what I was thinking earlier. This guy. This is a buy it now choice. I have plenty with, just the moon face. I don't know if I have any with just the moon face, but I can show you what I got. This would be a buy it now of 36 for choice. I have them, but not just plain. At least at this time. And I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in the world, so I don't know. I haven't tried to price anything out, you guys. I'm trying not to order anything international, and unfortunately 99.9% of your jewelry is always going to be made overseas because the products are made overseas, like the components. So these are going to be a buy it now choice of 36. You have abalone and you have the eagle. And then here is the other guy. I knew I had another one. So this is a stingray. These are both pendants. I got my belly drawer right here. So clink. You can hear my big butt getting off my big chair. My big butt. Okay. Yeah, I just resorted because I was looking through all this stuff the other day. So. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on those. See, I just resorted stuff. These are all rings, earrings, pendants. So I just, they're individually bagged, they're safe, and then they're in a container. So, yeah, I can look and see, but I don't know. All right, we'll pass on these guys. All right, let's do this little one. I love this. Get in there. So this is a really, don't look at that. That ain't the right price. Okay. Hey, I spelled pass right. All right, this one is sterling. Let me get George up there. All right, let's see if I have another one that's similar to that. I think I do, so we can do a choice. I think I have an opalite left. I'm not sure. Oh, I do. Nope, that one's different. Oh. Okay, I guess we're not going to do a choice on that one. This is going to be a buy it now of 16. I love this. So it's turquoise and sterling. Super pretty. Super pretty. I'm trying to think if this is just a moon face. See, all the ones I have are pretty much like this, That's a goddess ring. I don't know if we have any. I have the moon earrings by themselves. I have moon earrings. I have moon earrings. I have a pendant with the garnet. Oh my gosh, peridot. Let's see. You never know what's in my little bag. Let me dump them out. We'll continue looking at that. We'll give it another minute. All right, if there's no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Let me put him back in his little bag. All right, let's do. So this is a really cool one. I've had similar ones to this, but not this one. This one is a buy it now of 24. It's huge. It's huge. Let me bring this up. It is so cool. So there is the back. You can see how they probably put it on a little table and I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but it's cool. Oh. You are getting sleepy. No, isn't that cool? That's really cool. I'll look and see what I got. I will look and see what I got. And then I can let you know what the... And actually, yeah, let's see. I do have the moon. We'll just give that a second. I'm just putting these other ones back. I have... That pendant wouldn't be... And then I have a necklace or a bracelet with the moon. So we got pendant, moon. I've got the moon earrings. So you ask, I'll look. And then I have the moon earrings in blue topaz. Let me get the goddess ones put away. Yeah, every time I get moon, you guys kind of seem to buy them out. Yeah, everything else is goddess. All right. Oh, no worries. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. All right, I'll bring that up next. Okay, this I'm going to do a buy it now of 24 as well. This is the last one of the ginormous ones. I have one, I think, left in the smaller. This is gorgeous. It is sterling and shell. Originally, yeah. I'm just going to shut up. It's just such a beautiful page. It's sterling, nautilus, enamel, sterling, huge, red. There we go. I'm just checking my other one to see if any moon faces got in there. I don't think so, because I am in my valley stuff. So, and usually I separate the, bone carved from the others, but occasionally I've got that amber one. But that's a goddess. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, the earrings are going to be a buy it now. I can do them for 24, Melanie, for the moon earrings. I can do them for 24. Let me get these up here. I'm not even going to take them out of the bag. I can do them for 24 if you'd like. And those are the plain. But I will put that on my wish list, you guys. I know everyone loves the moons. I love the moons too. You want them? Okay. 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 Great. You got it. See, you never know what Deb's got hiding in her containers. Yep, 24. I had to look at my notes. Okay. All right. Yeah, the pendant's big. He's not going to be $24. Sorry. I love him though. So this is the pendant with the amethyst, or with the amethyst. Oh gosh, with the peridot. So I'm looking. Yep, that is the only other moon pendant that I have. And this guy, I got to look at my note on my paper. He would be a buy it now on it. This one is 54. It's huge. It's heavy. Bring that up. Isn't it beautiful though? It is. It's stunning. It's very serene, very peaceful. And it's thick, it's give you the side view. I love that. I just love it. Yeah, he's heavy. He's big. All right. Well, I have him if you change your mind, so no worries. He is my lonely little dude. All right. Yeah, every time I get him, you guys are like, nope, mine. And it's like, okay. All right, so I have these earrings, which I know a few of you guys have. So these are the crescent moon. I've got them in blue topaz. The other one you showed. Well, this was I don't know what you're talking about, because the other one are all not moon. You know what I mean? Like these aren't moon. These are considered goddess, even though they look like moon. Then we had this one. Yeah. I can show her. But all right, so we'll bring these out for anyone else that's interested in moon. Sterling got blue topaz. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look and see. No, that was the only one, I think. I don't see any other that's just the moon. Let me look. Let me look on my thing. We show it earlier? Because I'm looking earlier. I am looking at the stuff in our past pile. Was it today? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Maybe. Let me look. I don't think so. Nope. All right. So these are going to be a buy it now choice. Sorry, guys. These are going to be a buy it now choice on these of 32. I'll show everything I showed. We had the because we had this earlier, but that's not the moon. So we had this. I'm looking into the stuff we showed because I kept it to the side. Oh, yes, Melanie, I got it. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this one right here. See, I just had to look in my past pile. Okay. Yes, I see you. I know, I found it. Crazy lady alert. All right, so we'll just do these earrings real quick. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. I got it. Yeah, you want that one? We did it at 25. I know. I'll show it next. Okay. Nobody else? Okay. We will go ahead and pass. Oop. Yeah. Yep, I see it. It's in my pass pile. It was just underneath the thing. So let me put it in there. Buy it now at 25. Okay. This is the one you wanted right here. I can be taught, I swear. Yep. This one right there. He was a buy it now at 25. Yep. Okay. It took me a minute, but you know. Okay. Well, I'm glad you want him. He's so cute. All right, let me put these earrings back in. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Yeah, I can work on getting some more plain moons. It's really difficult to get them plain. You know, they always have the stones on it. So, all right, gotcha. Oh, you're so welcome. And is there anything you guys want to see in the next, 15 minutes? Suggestions are always fine. You know, what you're looking for. It's never a problem. If I have it, I'll let you know. If I don't, I can always, you can always send me an email and I can always send pictures. We do that a lot. So, because sometimes you don't know what you're looking for. Star-shaped base in the future. No. I can tell you right now, no. I've never seen one in a star. No. I wouldn't even, no. Hi, Prairie Road. How are you? Prairie Road. I'm not sure if you were here the other day. I was freaking out because I was looking for a brooch that I'm showing on the 17th, I think it is. It was so funny. And it was right where I said it was going to be. So this is a preview for Tracy Cakes. This is from my Weird But Wonderful segment. It's not for sale now, you guys. But this is a brooch that's amylite, sterling, gold vermeil, ruby, and amethyst. So this was the little critter I was trying to look for the brooch sale. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to find him. He was right where I knew he was going to be. And he was. He was just buried under some opals. I thought it was the funniest thing. I was like, oh my gosh. So funny. It was quite humorous. I even dreamt about it. It was nuts. Okay. So let's see. All right. I will show the other. We showed this guy. So the only other moon that I have, and this I think you guys would need extenders on, and I don't have thick enough extenders. We sold all of our extenders on it. So of other moons that I have left, this is it besides those earrings that we just had. These guys here. So you guys have bought me out of all the moons except for these. Now, if you're looking for goddess, I have, goddess like this. I have a ton of these. So, all right. So these are the only two moon pieces that I have left where they're blatantly a moon. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the, oh, okay. All right. This guy that needs to go on to a torque. This is carved amber, squeak, carved amber, garnet, and amethyst. All hand done, all fabulous. Fabulousness. So yeah, the bale's thick. It's a heavy piece, even though amber does not weigh much. The sterling is what is the weight. This guy would be a starting bid of $185. I know that seems like a lot, but this is handmade. Stunning, stunning. Bring this up. It's absolutely fantabulous. It's not just fantastic, it's fan-friggin-tastabulous. All right, and then we can get back to some clearance. Anyone else wanted to see any of the Bali faces, like the goddess, will let me know. Otherwise, I will put those guys away. But this is a fantastic piece. I mean, this is just fabulous. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. But I wanted to show it since, you know, we were showing some fabulous pieces. All right. So if I don't hear from you guys, I will go ahead and put all the other like goddess style away. I will just flash them up here real quick. Before I put them away, we had this one. I have this one. That one's the only one that has mother of pearl face carved. This is bone carved. And then I have these two, which are same design but different. You can see this is moonstone. That's amethyst. And then I have Big Bertha here. And then I have the abalone one as well. So, but this is the only one that is a mother of pearl carved face, where the rest are bone. So otherwise, I will put them away. Just give it a second. We know that lag has been a bear. I'm putting all the bone together. And then we have that goddess ring. This one right here, which is fabulous. Okay. I'm going to put the sage and ring back on my finger. The froggy, he's so cute. All right. I don't see any comments in there, so I will go ahead and pull them. All right. Carefully, carefully. Okay, we're going to get back to some clearance. I'm carefully putting those in there. All right, let me put the other away. We are going to do a... All right. Hey, I did find another white pearl ring, see, in my section here. This is adjustable, though. And this is really pretty. Adjustable. And it can adjust about to an 8.5, 9. Let me show you. It's sitting at a 7.5, and it's adjustable down here. Really beautiful white pearl. And then you have that leaf design, and it would be a, I can't type, buy it now on this, 26. All right, so really beautiful design on this. Love the band. It is adjustable. I'll go ahead and show you where that adjustment is. Right there. It's a beautiful piece. I think Mr. Frog is kind of screwing with the, I think the chatoyancy on this is like screwing with the camera. Okay, so that one is a buy it now of 26. All right. Will it go to a size 10? No. It'll get pinchy. Let me see. Well, I lied. Look it. It will go to a 10. There it is at a 10. Yep. And that's even a little bit over a 10. So yes, it will go to a size 10. Melanie's like, finally. Finally. I know they've all been tiny rings today. Yes, it will go to a size 10. Okay, you got it. All right. It's just like, yes. Yeah, I don't have a ton of 10s, so a ton of 10 cents. So I do have a lot pulled for the ring sale. So, all right, you got it. All right. All right, I have like 5 more minutes. Let me come up here. Let me see. Let's do one last one, and then we'll see if there's anything else you guys were kind of looking for. If you wanted to see the last few items of costume. Oh, you're so welcome. If you wanted to see costume, I'm going to take a sip of my drink here. Hold on. I was going to say hi, Sharon, and I was starting to cough. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did. I needed to show you guys. Oh, Sharon, I found 2 bracelets, but they are that we were talking about on Wednesday, but they are not, they're diamond. They're diamond. So I have this one, which is gold vermeil diamond accent. I have that one. That one's a 1/4 carat. And then I have this one that has 10 carat and sterling silver. It's a rope twist. I had these 2. I did find them the other day. These are pave diamonds on this. I know you were looking more of a tennis bracelet, but I did find these. So I was looking for something. So I have a diamond one, 1/4 carat diamond there. And then I have a different here, which has 10 carat, and this one's a 7.5 inch. The other one, I'm not sure. So, because we were talking about these on Wednesday, I think. So if you're interested in any of those, I can bring them up. There's that one. Yep, I can let you know. So this one says it's 7.5, but I will go ahead and remeasure because that's important. All right. So the one that's in the aqua box is a size. Okay, this is a 7.5 on this one. That one's a 7.5. Okay, so size 7.5. And that one's the 1/4 carat. I'll just write it as 1/4 carat so I could just put aqua. That one would be a buy it now of 90. And then I have the one with the gold and the sterling. Let me double check the size. The size on this is 7.5. Okay. 7.5 with the gold, and I'll just call it the 925 with the pave. This one would be a buy it now of 145. Okay. It keeps falling over. Like I said, I'm on a slope here. I'm on a slope. There we go. Okay. So that would be the one in the aqua box is that one. And then this is the other one. Oh, no worries. I figured I'd pull them. I was in looking for a piece. And I said, okay, well, I'll pull these out. I know they're not, this is the closest to a tennis bracelet one. Yep, no worries. It's open to anybody else if they are interested. Otherwise, no problem. Okay, let's show that really pretty necklace. I love that sound, snap. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this I didn't even know I had, you guys. I mean, I knew I had necklaces, but this one is so fantastic. It's so fantastic. You've never seen it. I remember getting necklaces, but checking stuff in. But this is fabulous. This is going to be a buy it now of 56. So sterling silver, and then you've got green. You've got more of a honey color, and then a cognac. What I love about this necklace is this design is just so pretty. So pretty. And it is sterling. So you've got the tricolor of the amber. Love the way it floats. It's so pretty. Let me get the measurement. I can't remember if this one is 17 and a half or if this one. All right. And the reason it's hard to measure is because it has that little divot, So let's get. This is so pretty, but it's easy to put on a extender. So, all right. Yep. So it would be 17 3/4 inch, but it's fabulous. It is fabulous the way it hangs. It is really a beautiful piece. I'm going to move you guys down so you can see how it is. Move it to an angle. Sorry. There we go. It's fabulous. So this one is 56. Had it a long time, but never have shown it. And it actually wasn't in my amber drawer at all. It was in I have containers that I put different like styles in. It was in with my Art Nouveau type jewelry. So. All right, and then we'll go ahead and pounce on that. And the last piece we're going to do is going to be a clearance. This is sterling. It will come. It will come in its original Nordstrom box. So it'll come in its Nordstrom box. It's sterling and CZ. Still new with the tag. I'm trying to get it to stay up there. So this is a really pretty dainty piece, sterling silver. And this one, we're going to do clearance. We're going to do a starting bid on it of $16. It will come in the box, unless you don't want the box, which is fine too. So it is a Nordstrom sterling silver and CZ petite necklace. I figured we'd end on a clearance piece. A clearance. And we still have, let's see, for next week, I've got more clearance. that we'll be doing. Um, and then non-clearance as well. I did get some new fabulous rubies in. I'm trying to think what else in the last few weeks that I, tested, and I always retest, even though I know these people that I get the stuff from. I always test it. I just always will. All right. But if there is no interest, we are going to go ahead and pass on that. Okay. I'm going to move camera up. And thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I appreciate it so much. Like I said, if there's ever anything you're looking for, just, send me an email. If I have it, I'll generally know where it's at. I just kind of resorted everything again. So, but, oh, that is not 56. I put it in the wrong bin. That is the $16 one. Okay. So, you guys have a fantastic weekend. I will be sitting on my deck right there all weekend. We have that plane show. So it's a lot of like C-18s, or not C-18s, Cessna kind of smaller planes. So my husband and I will be sitting out there watching, because he has a fascination with planes, and it's fine. If it keeps him in a good mood, it's perfect. So thank you so much, you guys. You have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Stay safe if you're out and about. And don't forget, always tell someone you love them, because life is short. And thanks, you guys. I'll see you guys Monday on Lisa's New Adventure. Wednesday, I'll be back here. Friday, I'll be back here. And then I think the Brochathon, or the Broach Brunch, I think it's the 17th. We're still working things out. That'll be on Tracy Cake's channel. I am going to do that. That's a Tuesday, which I'm normally not on Tuesdays. So that is coming up, and I have all the weird but wonderful big. A lot of them are going to be doing costume. I'm going to be doing antique, vintage, and weird. So, All right, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Stay safe. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me.